Hello and welcome to Stray Gods. We're gonna be playing this musical mythology game. It's also based in Greek mythology, kind of like the last game we played, Asterigos. But this is not no RPG. It has no combat, so it might not be for everyone's liking. But I did enjoy it a lot. It needs several playthroughs to explore all of the variations it has, but we're going to be playing only once, at least for now. Um, it is made by a not so known dev studio, but I think they actually made a really good job with it. Uh, Just for those of you who like a critical role, the main character in this game is actually voiced by one of the players in critical role, so you might actually recognize her voice. It's Laura Bailey. As for the rest, I think there are some other people from similar places, but I do not remember, to be honest. So we're gonna be starting the game new, and let's dive to it.
4 hours. 4 hours in a rented gym that still smells like socks and childhood trauma. And where did it get us? Other than bored? The band wasn't even looking for anything specific. We just wanted change. We wanted to see who was out there, if they'd show up. Well, they showed up all right.
You know, I had a dream where this exact thing happened. Except we were on stage. And naked.
We were auditioning.
Not all of us. Okay, it was just me. I was naked. I think this went better.
Uh,
I
okay.
see what you're doing, Freddie. You're just trying to make me feel better.
How about making us feel better? We sat through this too.
I'm so sorry you all had such a rough time. Freddie has a bad idea. What else is new? Okay, let's just wrap this up. Kaz, do you need a ride?
Just to Brian's. I'm crashing on his couch until I get a new place.
What? You said it'd be 2 days.
You know you like having me around. Whatever.
Have you heard yourself snore?
Hey, Grace, you okay? I know you've been kind of loose ends since you left college. I was just hoping tonight would cheer you up.
Ooh, so we actually have romance options. Sure, I debut. Yeah.
You're always looking
Why
out
not?
for me, Freddie.
Well, that's the deal, right? Best friends to the end.
Right. I just wish it wasn't always so one-sided.
Hey, don't worry about that, really, Grace. You'll get through this.
Music is your life, Freddie. You're the drummer, the lyricist. All of this was your idea. I wish I knew where I fit.
I think you fit. You know that, right?
Yeah.
You coming?
I'm gonna hang out a bit and lock up. I'll see you at home.
I totally dig Freddy. Let's see where that takes us.
Like a boat lost at sea. With no sails, not a breeze, I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. Is the world too much, or is it just me? Everything I set upon unravels at my feet. Everything I've learned wasted on a girl who doesn't know how to be free. Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze, I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. Oh,
Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I heard you from outside. My name's Calliope. You have an amazing voice. I hope you know that.
Thanks. I'm Grace. Are you here for the audition, or?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Yeah, why not? Let's hear it.
Okay. Did you, bring an instrument, or some music?
I kinda bring my music wherever I go.
Do you now?
All right. Well,
with the fire furious, I have burned my tongue. Grief from all the promises, too many dreams unsung. All the steps I didn't take and paths proved untrue. Is there any path through?
like a boat lost at sea,
Though I'm about to
with no
end,
sails, not a
you
breeze.
still have your life ahead.
I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen.
All things that lose their way can find it again. There is no inertia in the ocean.
Let's go for clever. I always pick intelligence, clever stats.
You are right, Calliope. There's always a breeze. But if I build a sail, can I trust the wind to guide me? Wow. What was that?
Your song was just so wonderful. I had to finish it with you. I hope that's all right. I also know what it feels like to be lost. To feel as if you have no place to turn. That's why I had to come inside.
Yeah.
You didn't come here for the audition, did you? You didn't even know about it.
Caught and called out. I was nearby and your song called to me. I didn't want you to think I was deranged or something.
I mean,
Weirder things have happened, I guess.
yeah, kinda. Wasn't
May I
weird.
ask you why you feel so adrift? You're so young. Surely your life is just beginning.
Says the old lady. Let's just be honest. I mean, we have nothing to hide.
It would sound stupid.
Try me.
Well, I left school because I didn't feel like I belonged there, but I still haven't found my place. What am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to go? Shouldn't I have figured this out by now?
Those are good questions to ask.
And what about the answer?
I should go.
Okay, thanks for the help.
Am I gonna see you again? I know you didn't really come to join the band, but...
I hope to see you again, Grace. Perhaps soon.
Right. See you then.
That was weird. Cool apartment.
Did you lose your keys, Fred? I thought you'd be... What the... Calliope?
Uh-oh.
I didn't know where else. I'm so sorry, Grace.
What happened?
What happened? Who did this?
It doesn't matter now.
I mean, kinda
I
does.
didn't want to do this to you. Not like this.
Do
I'm so,
what?
so sorry.
What do you mean? Hey! Calliope!
And she's dead. Great.
Please?
What a way to
Please, come
start
on.
the game. Now what? Oh, brother.
What? What is that?
A fairy? Okay. You're possessed now? Or what? No? Another light. Okay. What are you? The Ryman or what?
Oh, I can wait. Take your time.
Is that my door?
Technically, it's my door. Or our door, maybe? I came as soon as I could.
Yeah, who the fuck are you?
Hold on. Who are you? How did you get here?
Through the door? I mean, geez, how did you get here?
I live here, apparently.
She really is dead, huh? Man. So, the chorus is gonna want to talk to you. Sucks, but, you know.
I don't.
The chorus? You mean the authorities?
Yes, because that's
they
the name
coming?
you call the
I
authorities.
guess they're authorities? But they're not coming here. We have to go to them. Look, I can see you don't know squat about this, so I'm gonna explain real quick, but then you gotta come with me, okay? When Cal died, you saw a shiny thing come out of her, right? That was her soul. That's what made her a god.
A what?
It's in you now, which makes you a god. Surprise, right? With me so far? Cool. Let's go.
Okay. What a way to start a game. You meet someone, she dies, now you're a god. Great. It's only been like 15 minutes. I mean, 10 actually. Ooh, Medusa. Ooh.
Where are we?
Sorry to drop you and run, but when an idol dies, there's like 100 different things I gotta do.
No, wait. Where did you bring me? How did we get here?
The chorus can explain. Don't touch anything. Okay?
Can I touch the
come back.
floor though?
Okay. Yeah. I'll just wait here and, not touch anything.
I mean, it's a pretty intimidating room. And we have an owl watching us all the time, apparently. Right? Cookie! I want cookies. Pick one up. Oh, here we go. Oh, brother. This is a drama
Our
club?
beloved sister, the last of the muses, has passed on to you. Our new sister, delivered to us by dear sweet Hermes. It's, Grace, yes?
Yes?
Oh, my. You have had quite the day, haven't you?
You have no idea. I mean, she is dead. It is no mistake, so.
Someone died in my arms. Where is this? How did I get here? Who are you people?
Oh, so many questions. This is my office, and I expect you arrived through one of Hermes' portals.
The shiny doorway.
As for who we are, well, that does require some explanation, I agree. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Athena, goddess of wisdom.
I can see
This is
that.
Apollo, god of prophecy, dressed for the occasion, as always. The wondrous Aphrodite, goddess of love. And the one glaring at you is Persephone, once queen of the underworld.
What about
Together,
Hades, though?
we are the chorus. We rule over the idols, our name for the gods who remain. All of us, hidden
Who
in your
remain?
modern world.
But gods aren't real. They can't be. They're just...
Stories, myths, legends.
If you're
Yeah.
real, you'd be all-powerful. You wouldn't be hiding or...
Don't pay much attention to those old tales about us, Grace. They weren't very true to begin with, and, well, truth be told, we've diminished since those days. That doesn't mean we're helpless, of course. Far from it. Yet, at the end of the day, we too are just people, trying to get by.
Hmm.
You expect me to believe that gods, sorry, idols, have been living among us for what, thousands of years? You're thousands of years old.
Oh, no, I'm not trying to make you believe anything. Not at all. If you'd like to believe this office is right outside your front door, or that we are, I don't know, actors, religious fanatics, by all means. The only thing I do need you to grasp is that you are here. This is real, and like it or not, it is happening.
Okay.
Right, and you live here, not in some city in Europe or a...
On top of a mountain? Oh, I know. Once we roamed marble halls, and now, fashionably appointed apartments. We have Wi-Fi.
This reminds me of Doctor Strange.
We move with the
first
times,
movie.
Grace. We have to, if we're
In
going to remain hidden and
Kamarta.
survive. The mortals grow more and more clever with each passing century. Television. I do what I must.
Hmm.
Wait, you said, and Hermes said, that I'm a god now too. And an idol.
That is true.
That thing that came out of her that went into me.
We call it an eidolon, the part of Calliope's soul which made her an idol, which
Idol.
now makes you one.
Athena, we are wasting time.
The reason you're here, Grace, the reason why we made you wait so long while we debated, is because we have rules. Those rules mean we can't admit into our ranks a usurper. Never mind a possible murderer.
What do you mean,
I know this will
murderer?
all come as a shock, and I'm so sorry to say it, but I'm afraid you have to die.
Sure. The day didn't. The day was going so well. Now turns out I have to die because some old lady who calls herself Athena has decreed so.
Hold on. What do you mean? What do you mean you have to die?
It's exactly as it sounds, Grace.
You can't do that. What about a trial? You aren't the police. What?
Not
Why
even the
doesn't someone
police
call the
can do
police?
that.
Calliope's blood is literally on your hands.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Oh, she looks so helpless. Maybe we
We
should...
should do as we agreed. Calliope's line would end, yes, but what other option do we have? Let a usurper remain an idol?
Justice has to be done, for Calliope's sake.
But
I agree.
this isn't justice.
Now what?
You cannot hide from this reality.
I'm not hiding, though a little lost here.
If you are lost, little girl, this bears explanation. Dear child, please listen. You have usurped a muse. No recourse to be arranged.
But it's unfair.
I know, but our laws cannot be changed.
But she came to me.
You must realize there are simple rules. If one of us dies, these rules have been the tools that shield
You must know I didn't
us.
do it. Is it weird this isn't song?
Now that the muse is gone, I'm afraid you'll have to see. The chorus is in accord.
An Apollo?
Justice won't be ignored.
I disagree.
Oh, there he is. The other shock
Did
in their
I?
faces.
Hear that correctly?
You've been quiet this entire time, Apollo. Why speak up now?
I grieve Calliope's loss just as much as the rest of you, but I can't let you do this.
He's right. What if Grace speaks the truth? What if Calliope chose her? And what if Calliope was murdered by her? What if Grace stole her eidolon?
Then we need to find out. Don't you want justice?
Oh, Apollo, I thought we'd agreed this was justice. What would you have us do?
We need to find the truth.
There has to be some way to find the truth. Aren't you gods? Couldn't a god, I don't know,
We aren't seriously considering this.
I mean, you want to kill me off without even
Very
looking
well.
into it.
This one time. I put a motion before the chorus. Do we allow Grace the right to prove her innocence?
Yes.
I think so. Yes. Fine.
Thank you.
And there we have it.
I'm gonna get some help with this, right? Some direction?
You say Calliope chose you. I would like to believe that.
I didn't say it, though.
Truly would. You have 1 week to find out what happened, Grace.
One?
What happens after a week?
There will be a trial. If you cannot provide proof of your innocence by then, oh, our original verdict stands.
Okay, I guess, I mean, not much I can do about it.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you want me to say? I can't possibly do this. This is unfair. You know all that already, right? So I'll do my best. That's all I've got.
We're not going to keep you, Grace. You have much to do. Before you go, however, a few rules.
Or?
Do not
Okay.
reveal our existence to the mortal world. This includes mortal authorities that cannot help you. Do not harm another idol. Do not leave the city. Do as the chorus commands. Otherwise, do whatever you must to find the true killer. If they exist.
Oh, that's all?
Welcome, dear sister.
And do help yourself to a cookie.
Not with the way your owl is watching me. Exactly. Day 1, time to head home. Okay. Oh, Freddy must be really worried. Yeah.
Grace?
Hi. I'm a god now.
Grace!
Hi.
Hi! 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 You're kidding, right? When I came home, the door was wide open. You weren't answering your phone. Kaz and Brian are still out looking for... Grace... We thought something happened to you.
It kinda did.
Wait, did something happen to you?
I mean, I shouldn't tell anyone, but Freddy is Freddy. Besides, she can't know if I'm actually lying or not. I'm not gonna lie to her straight away. I'm not gonna bring up the body thing.
Yes, but you are seriously not gonna believe it.
Oh, one of those nights, huh? Well, it better be good.
I became a god, Freddy. For real.
You were gone all night. Why didn't you answer your phone? Okay, so what exactly are you the god of?
What?
Late night lattes, skipping bad practice?
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to what you said. I was paying attention to the horn guy over there. Why not?
Smart-ass friends who never stop talking.
That sounds perfect. Can I be your high priestess? Oh, we should get some candles for the altar.
Hi, sir.
Hi there.
Who is this, Grace? Why does he have horns?
Good question.
Honestly, your guess is as good as mine.
To answer your question, my dear, you
Can.
see the horns because I allow you to see the horns. That's crazy, right? As for who I am, I've been known most often as Pan. So you call me that, if you must call me anything.
Pan, of the Greek gods, Pan, right? What are you, some kind of cosplayer?
The days of idols being called gods are well behind us, I'm afraid, but I assure you, I am the real article. I've come to offer our newest idol a helping hand. Or perhaps two. You do look lost, don't you?
And what do you get out of helping me exactly?
Now that is an excellent question. You'll need that kind of baseless suspicion if you're going to survive among us.
Is it baseless? I've already had my life threatened tonight.
Whoa, wait. Life threatened? What?
Oh, now you've done it. You've gone and upset the mortal.
So yeah, about that god thing, I wasn't kidding.
While also standing accused of murder. It's quite tragic.
Is there any way you could explain what's going on, Grace?
I can try.
The prohibition is against revealing the idols to the mortal world. She's not the mortal world, is she?
Oh, you're one that bends
She can
the
be
rules,
trusted.
aren't you?
Can't she?
Why do I have the feeling that I'm gonna regret not leaving with Brian and Kaz?
Oh, I can guarantee it.
Okay, Freddy. Have a seat. Let's talk.
Why not? 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours and a half?
Huh.
What
That's
the
it?
fuck?
Huh? I guess. Do you believe in this, Grace?
I mean...
Sure, but I had proof. I traveled through a magical door.
yes,
Which sounds extra cool.
that it was.
I was a little distracted.
Yes.
Well, I have a million questions, but I can ask them later. The important thing is that I am here to support my best friend.
Huh.
What
Romance.
did I ever do to deserve a friend like you?
You sat next to me at lunch period, dummy.
Oh yeah, right.
My friendship comes with all sorts of benefits, up to and including the tracking down of supernatural killers.
Such
Who
darling
would've
camaraderie. It brings a tear to my eye. It truly does.
Speaking of killers,
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You wound me, dear lady. I've come to offer advice to our newest idol, a foundling who was set adrift most cruelly.
Seems rather convenient you showing up with advice.
Yeah, actually.
How did you even know I existed?
A little bird told me, if you must know. Very useful, those little birds.
he's not gonna tell you, Grace.
There's not much to tell. Among the idols, news travels swiftly. We are a tiny village of godly busybodies. I heard of your arrival, and I know how obtuse the chorus can be. So here I am. You're welcome.
You know, you could be the killer, for all I know.
Come to mislead you, perhaps. How fiendishly clever of me. Well called, darling.
And maybe even true.
Nah, it would be a
Poor
stupid
Pan!
move.
To be eternally maligned and mistrusted. Alas, and alas, and alas. I doubt there's a line of idols waiting to offer you advice, Grace. But whether you accept mine or not is for you to decide.
Okay.
I still don't trust you. Nobody does anything for free.
True.
Now. Who said I was doing anything for free?
Here we go.
I have not, however, asked for anything
Yet.
as of yet.
Okay.
Okay, I'll bite. What's your advice? I have to admit, I don't really know where to start.
Well, I'm not normally one to run amok telling others how to live their lives. But have you considered using your powers?
What are my powers?
powers.
Music, art, passion. You are the last muse, and all these are now your province.
Province. I mean,
When I was talking to Athena and the others, they all started singing. Does that mean that was me?
Let me guess. Music swelled as if from nowhere. Lips quivered, souls were laid bare.
except Apollo's.
Yeah, I guess.
And yeah, that was you.
Huh.
Okay, but how does that help me find Calliope's murderer?
I mean, you're
Allow me
an
to
evoker.
expedite the process of understanding.
Expedite.
Now then, close your eyes. You hear that? It's coming from you. When you sing, what emotion does it summon?
I don't know.
You open your eyes, you look into the crowd, and you feel.
Powerful.
All right.
Grace, you know that you're lost now. You've been given powers you don't understand. I'm the guy who can help you. that you hear is at your command.
Wait. No, it's okay, Freddy. This is all me? What do I do?
Start singing.
Now?
Why not? Time's a wasting.
How the hell did you find me? This is the weirdest night I've ever had. And you say I have powers? How could this possibly turn out bad? Am I doing it now?
Brilliant.
I don't follow. Are those really actual horns? And this singing is so hard to swallow. Can you hear me, Grace? What's going on?
Lost girls, you all love your lost girls. A rescue that you can take home.
I won't say you need saving. You're not drowning, you're waving. And you two, are you dating? It's so titillating.
Grace, we gotta be careful. Has he slipped something into our drinks? Spouting crap about powers. He could be dangerous. What do you think?
Can we all loosen up now? Remember, this madness is happening to me. This music makes sense to me somehow. But pulling me round is not what I need.
Is that gonna be here all the time?
How dare you? You don't know me.
If she has to be, pass me some wine.
Grace, is this how you let strangers speak to me? Lost girls, you all love your lost girls. A rescue that you can take home. I sure hate to say this, but your little stray is perfectly fine on her own.
Okay. What happens now then?
How about a
Let's
solo?
sing together. Yeah.
Backing yourself.
You're sure about this?
Grace, I love it. I never knew I had that in me.
Who's making this happen? This isn't a game.
Yeah, stop
This has all
fighting.
gotten out of hand.
Nothing for Grace will ever be the same. Lost girls, the world's full of lost girls who didn't know which road to take.
She knows what she's doing. I just know what's at stake. Lost girl. Grace is not a lost girl.
'Cause I found her and the news is away.
What does that mean, Freddy? Only he knows.
I've had enough now. She irritates me somehow.
Don't go. Well, maybe I should. Are you both making me choose? Guys, this is unfair, but we're getting nowhere.
Hurry,
Yeah.
Grace.
Sorry, but I'm gonna choose Freddy.
Time to lose.
Sorry to break it to you, Pan, but I'm not abandoning my best friend.
Cute.
That's your choice. Humdrum mortality.
Yes, sir.
How about trusting in those who love her instead of those who want to use her?
Oh my, such drama. No matter how you employ it, Grace, this is the power of a muse, drawing out that which lies within. I trust you can see how that might be useful in your investigation.
Yes. No, you don't force people to sing. Of course you don't have.
I think so. So I can make
No,
people
you
do
can't.
anything?
If I meant you could make them do anything, I would have said you could make them do anything. No, Grace, you pull truth from within. But it is their truth, and not yours. A muse does not command. She evokes, she elicits, she inspires.
Look, Creepo, Grace already told you to take a hike.
So she did. Allow me to get to the point then. For all your powers, you still need a place to begin your search. And this I can provide. An address. In the city? Where Calliope was staying, I do believe.
Oh, sounds useful.
You have Calliope's address? You should have started with that.
And miss all the dancing? Nonsense.
Fair enough.
Now this I consider a favor. One I hope you'll remember in
Deal with the
future
devil.
dealings.
That's perfect. We can look for clues there. What this Calliope was doing, who her enemies were.
I should remind you there is an element of danger. A killer is on the loose, no?
Yes. Okay.
Then I'll definitely need backup.
You'll be fine. After all, what's a mortal to do that you cannot?
I can speak Hindi.
Oh,
Okay, fine. I get it. I need to find Kaz and Brian. Just tell them you're okay. If, not the other stuff.
Then I guess I'll go check this place out on my own.
So glad that's settled. I'll let you get to it. I've drinking to resume. Ta-ta.
okay, let's go.
Oh, it's open. That's not a good sign.
Not at all, no. Oh my god. Yeah, makes sense. She has all
This
the
is Calliope's
instruments
apartment?
in the world.
I don't know what I was expecting, but not this. Hello?
Killer,
Sure,
are you
Grace,
there?
good job. Just announce to the killer that you're here.
Exactly, yes.
I better have a look around.
Let's see. Guitar.
Damn, look at that. That's beautiful. How do you even get one of these?
I mean... Okay.
After Calliope left the audition, where did she go? Did she follow me? Did she come here?
Not sure what I'm looking
Did she
for.
paint
though.
that? Looks like it belongs in a museum. Andy Warhol, yeah, that makes sense. I wonder how many celebrities she knew.
Probably all of them.
Right. These aren't... Do I inherit these as the new muse? Is that even okay to ask?
Elvis.
I want to believe this is just an ironic photo of Elvis and she wasn't like his muse or...
Maybe she was. Who knows?
A giant harp. Of course there's a giant harp.
Yeah, but there's always one. Instrument? It's called a piano, just so you know.
So many instruments in here.
Oh.
Did she play all of them?
Ah, didn't see the option here. Go upstairs.
I don't see anything useful down here. Maybe there's something upstairs?
Let's see.
Oh man. Keep it together, Grace. It's just your average, everyday...
There were only 3 muses, you know,
Apollo, yeah.
not 9. Whenever they found someone who made something truly masterful or created a new art form, they'd pass on their idol on, take a new name. You see, that's how the mortals became confused. They got it wrong. Like they got almost everything about us wrong.
That earring, it's her. It's Calliope. You're Apollo. I mean, yes.
You're Apollo, right? God of prophecy? One of the chorus.
Sometimes I am, yes.
What does that mean?
It means...
You look depressed.
It means sometimes I just feel like an old man who's lost too many friends. If I may ask, how did you find this place? And what are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question.
I told you why.
I know
No,
what you
you
said,
didn't.
but look around. This office has been tossed. Someone searched this place from top to bottom.
With this? It was like this when I got here.
And you didn't think that was in the least bit strange?
I can't help you, Grace. I wish I could. You deserve better.
Right, the god of prophecy cannot help me. Sounds great.
Why can't you help me exactly? Pan said there's no specific rule against it.
And now you said it.
You've already met Pan? How odd. It's not that I'm forbidden to help you, Grace. It's that you don't want my help.
Why
Of
not?
course I do! You have to know more than me about almost everything!
My help will only make things worse.
How is that possible? I've been sentenced to death.
And without my help, you stand a chance of avoiding that fate.
I should thank you for, speaking up for me.
It wasn't right, what they were doing.
It still isn't. I still need help.
I'm not disputing that, Grace. I just don't think that I'm the one to help you.
Let me decide that.
So you didn't mess up the room, but someone must have. There could be a clue.
No, nothing that I've seen. All this mess, as you put it, is likely the result of her projects.
Her projects?
When Calliope got an idea in her head, she would obsess over it, sometimes for months, even years.
Oh, so she had ADHD.
I don't know what she was involved with lately, but this... for her, this is nothing.
Can you tell me about Calliope? I barely knew her, but she seemed...
She was a beautiful soul, if troubled.
Troubled?
She thought the idols had lost their way. She argued with us, with all of us, that we needed to change.
That seems like a
I hadn't
reason
spoken in
to kill.
years.
Well, to
I
be
hadn't seen her at
killed.
home before today. I'd rather not talk about it.
So let me get this straight. You'll speak up for me, but you won't lift a finger to help.
You don't want me to do more.
You keep saying that, but it doesn't make any sense. If you didn't want to help, that'd be one thing. But insisting I don't want you to? Why not?
Fair question. Make him sing. Let's find out why. He doesn't want to help.
Can't do this.
Let's sing.
Calliope was clearly important to you. Don't you want to know the truth?
Of course I do.
Then what's the problem? Don't do it for me. Do it for her.
Let's sing.
I haven't sung in centuries.
I don't
According
care.
to Pan, I can't force anyone to do anything.
Phantom pains from a missing friend, feeding thoughts, thoughts that never end. What did I do? What didn't I do? Here she is, only in your head. Long gone fights, but they're never dead. What did I do? What didn't I do?
Calliope, what was she to you?
Years, thousands of years, we walked side by side. She paths don't walk the same, never the same. I have roads I like, smooth, paved in stone. She got tired of our divide. We weren't the same, never the same.
You held fast. What's that about?
Stubborn me thought I'd wait her out. Usually she'd come back to me. You see, she'd return. We'd do that old dance, knowing both there was not a chance that I would change. But she never came.
Years, thousands of years, and now you're left behind. Your mind still hears her say, break from the same, never the same. Listen to her, break from the same, never the same.
But I've tried.
Never with me. We haven't tried.
Then let's see.
I knew, I always knew. I can tell she's in there too.
It's true, I'm listening now.
And what she's saying,
Break from the same.
never the same.
That other voice, it'll always play. On loop, it'll always say, what did I do? What didn't I do? It's a song you can't erase, but you can make a tiny space for what you will do. Something new.
Very well, I'll help. Though I'm uncertain what you expect me to do.
Athena called you the god of prophecy, didn't she? Isn't that telling the future?
Prophecy is the last thing you need, Grace.
Yeah, they never end well.
It'd be helpful if you could explain why, exactly. This is all new to me, remember?
Yes, of course, that's true. It's so easy to forget that. To receive a prophecy is not simply to be told what might happen, it's to be told what will happen. To know a prophecy is to be bound to its outcome. Only in ignorance is one free to choose.
Exactly.
You're talking about fate, aren't you? Destiny.
I am.
I can't say I've ever believed in fate.
You probably didn't believe in magic either, but here we are.
That's a good point.
My power is to pick at the strands of fate and make a single path clear. But in doing so, all other paths vanish.
What a
Worse,
shitty power, then.
prophecies are never crystal clear. Sometimes you won't understand the full meaning until it's too late.
So you have a power you won't ever use because all it does is hamstring you. Yikes.
Welcome to my life. But there might be something else I can do to help. Come with me. There's someone I'd like you to meet.
Beach house. Trashy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is this where you live?
This is where you live?
Oh, yes. Sometimes. And excuse the mess. I don't get many visitors.
You know shit.
This really explains why you didn't notice anything at Calliope's apartment.
Well,
fair.
Don't hold back on my account, Grace.
You said I'm here to meet someone?
Ah, yes. Do you know what an oracle is?
Oh boy.
You mean like the Oracle of Delphi? People went to ask your questions, I think, or was that just another story?
Oh, you know about that. Okay. Well, that'll make this easier. There have been many oracles over the ages. They serve as a sort of conduit for my powers. This allows them to offer insight, knowledge they have no earthly means to possess. There's always been one. Over the ages, no matter where I go, one manages to find me.
Meaning there's an oracle here.
There is.
What?
I've brought someone to see you.
She's not an oracle, she's a hacker.
How many times do I have to tell you? I'm not a magic fortune cookie. Is that what Paul told you?
Paul.
Oracle's my handle. And even if I was the oracle, I'm certainly not his oracle.
You sure?
You know what Apollo is, right?
Oh, I know what Paul says he is. Just because someone says they can fly does not make them the Tooth Fairy. Look, I'm sure he told you all sorts of nonsense. I use computers. I'm a hacker. That's it.
I ask very little of you, Oracle. Your help here would be appreciated.
Fine. Don't get your abs in a twist. Okay, so Paul brought you all this way just to see little old me. What's on your mind, sis?
You keep saying Paul. Do you mean Apollo?
Oh,
Yeah, I
Apollo.
know. Apollo, if that is his real name, says he's a god of prophecy, blah, 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 blah.
But you don't believe him.
Believe him? Who'd believe that? It's super weird, but he's a decent guy, so he can be Apollo if he wants, but I just can't call him that.
Do you live here?
I crash here, yeah. Better here than home.
She showed up one day, as the oracles do. Naturally, she is welcome to stay as long as she likes.
And see the way he talks. I thought maybe he was a creep at first, but nah, Paul's aight.
The highest of praise.
He'd be more alright if he did some laundry.
Or cleaned around the house.
So you're an oracle who uses the internet, huh?
Like I said, it's my handle, and yeah. It's a sweet setup, huh? Some of it's even legit.
The parts I purchased for her, presumably.
Bargain for, fair and square. And I keep telling you to get me an Ethernet cable.
I don't know what that is.
It's the 21st century, Paul. And your 21st century oracle needs her some download speed, okay?
Tell me, is Apollo always so...
Incredibly emo? Like a sack stuffed with sad?
I am standing right here.
Don't get me wrong. It grows on you after a while.
Grace, surely this is not what you came for.
Yeah.
I guess you're right. I just can't resist.
It's fine. I just don't need to be put under the microscope in my own abode.
Abode. He cracks me up.
I'm looking for information about someone named Calliope. Can you help?
Oh, the lady from that apartment I sent Paul to.
Oh, sorry, but
Yeah, I've been checking that out.
What did I tell you?
I looked it up. You could do the same if you learned to use a computer. Here, hold up, I'll show you.
There. The apartment was originally purchased 2 years ago by a holding company, Core with a K Enterprises.
Oh. Oh, I see. That would be Persephone.
Oh, brother. Let's pretend. Let's be smart.
I knew it! All that rage back at the Core's had to be an act. She's involved in this somehow.
I realized Persephone was angry, but I didn't know she and Calliope were friends.
Maybe they were lovers.
How strange. The good news is that Persephone is easy to find. I can take you to her if you like.
I'm thinking she won't be happy to see me.
Yeah, not at all. You didn't look happy.
Persephone is rarely happy to see anyone.
Great! We're all done now.
Thank you for your help, Oracle. Please, do try to get out from behind your screens at least once today. Perhaps go for a walk.
Yeah, sure, will do. Leave a tip on your way out.
Okay, I think we'll leave this episode here. I can save, right? Yeah. I think I can save. Well, anyway, we'll leave this episode here. We'll check the underworld. Apparently, it's the next place we're going. In next chapter. I hope you enjoyed this one. So I'll see you on the next one. Ta-da!